What's going on, Sip Sip? So as I sit here and watch this AFC Championship game, I know that the Texans should be playing. I know that the Texans shouldn't be playing if CJ Stroud hadn't fucked everything up last week with his piss poor performance, right? And then to hear him saying, in his postseason interview, let me cut this down. So then he had the nerve in his postseason interview where the Texans talk, they talked to the players and asked them about the year and how everything went. And this fool said he had the nerve to say, or basically he blamed the defense for his piss poor performance because he said, well, the defense is so good and I haven't been on the team where I haven't had to put my Superman cape on. You say what? What? CJ, what did you say? Superman cape. When have you played like Superman? So this question is for you. When in the last 3 years, this boy been in the league for 3 years and now he asking for 300 million. But ask yourself, when have you ever heard any commentator, any other talking heads or anybody, not only here in Houston, but across the country, when have you ever heard somebody say that CJ Stroud played like Superman today? I'm gonna let you think about that. He said the defense was so good that he basically didn't have to play like Superman to be the hero. You understand what I'm saying? That's what he said right there and said on the podium. And he said that he had a number of things he got to work on. Yeah, you got to work on stop being so fucking scary. You got to work on how to protect the ball. You had the best defense in football this year. You had the best defense in national football. We should be playing in the AFC Championship game on our way to the Super Bowl because we could beat the Broncos. But guess what we doing? The Texans and the best defense, they doing the same fucking thing I'm doing right now. Because it's frozen outside in Houston. They telling everybody to stay at home. So we sitting on the couch. You understand me? They sitting on the couch just like me. Sitting there waiting. And guess where they are? They at home. Just like me. Sitting on the couch watching the game. They sitting at home because of CJ Stroud's ass and talking about he didn't have to play like Superman. You played like Mighty Man. Like Mighty Mouse, goddammit. Your little ass. Scary. And boy, I don't know what to say about that performance. And then for him, the nerve of him to say that he's always been on the team where he's had to be or play like Superman. I don't even believe it. Boy, let that shit come out of his mouth. And he always want to thank God and do. Like, man, you need to ask God to give you some balls, some kahuntas, some nuts. So you can let them nuts hang. And you can get off your ass and go do something. Because from where I see it, man, you ain't a leader. You're not the leader of this team. Them boys don't respect you. Because I've never seen you. And I'm going to ask this. And I know y'all been in my comment section. But let me ask you this. Have you seen, at any point, have you seen CJ Stroud after a down or a set come on the sideline and go get in the receiver's face? Or have you seen him telling, explaining stuff like you see the major quarterbacks do, the ones that perform at a top performance? I see all of them doing it. Lamar Jackson, after something going on, he got the receivers in his face, or he in their face telling them, hey, when they talking about it. All of the greats did it. Troy Aikman, he was always in Michael Irvin's face, telling Michael Irvin, hey, you need to do this, you need to do this. They all did it. Lamar Jackson does it. You understand what I'm saying? The guy from Philadelphia, he does. Everybody, CJ just goes over to the sideline and sit down like this. Like a little boy. Like he don't supposed to be there. Where he shouldn't be there. But that's what he does. He just, this shit just drives me crazy. It just rubs me the wrong fucking way. When I think about the shit that we should be damn near, we should be in the Super Bowl. We should be playing our last playoff game before we get in the Super Bowl. But now what are we? We at home. just like everybody else, sitting on the couch like me, doing the freeze. We could be watching the Texans, but yet we got May, and May just ran the touchdown. He just ran one in. You know, something that our guy won't do, because our guy is too scary. He too soft. And then running around here talking about you need $300 million. Man, if you go sit your ass down somewhere, you need to go sit your ass down somewhere. And the Texans need to take a real hard look, because all of the defensive players, most of their contracts are coming up. And what we going to do with Will Anderson Jr.? We need to pay him $300 million. Keep CJ under a rookie contract for the next 2 years. No, we can't lose Will Anderson Jr., but in stupid Texas fashion, watch what I tell you. Like one of my commentators or one of my subscribers said, they gonna probably pay this boy $300 million when he ain't produced $10 million worth of nothing. It just irks the shit out of me to know as I sit here and watch this game that this should be us, the Texans. Houston Texans should be in the AFC Championship game on our way to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks. Ooh. Because we had the best goddamn defense in the league. And it just went to waste because of one man's actions. Because he can't hold the fucking ball and turned it over 5 times in the first half. That don't even, man, my grandma could see that shit. But thank y'all for coming back to Sip, Smoke, and Share. I just felt like I needed to say that because it's bothering me. I just felt like I needed to say that. I felt like I needed to get that off my chest. As I sit here and watch this game, it's almost the end. It's almost halftime, but y'all have a good one. And if you feel some other type of way, then let's have some intellectual dialogue. Tell me why CJ Stroud deserves $300 million. Explain to me why he's a top, and then had the nerve to say in this first year that he one of the top 5 quarterbacks. Man, get out of here. I believe in believing in yourself because I believe in myself. That's why I do this challenge, because I believed in myself. But nah, bro. Thank y'all for coming back to Sip, Smoke, and Share. Drop a comment. Hit the like button. This thumb right here. Like, comment, subscribe. All right? Sip, sip. Y'all have a good one.